You are live. That's what it says. It says we're live. Of course, if you're seeing the screen, you see I am by my lonesome for the time being. But Kim's going to join us. She thought about it and decided to join us this evening. Or this morning to me, actually. This evening for me. I haven't been... Oh, I did take a nap. She's making noise. Anyways, want to say hello to Tom. How you doing? Hope your fantasy football is going well. Kind of happy I'm not doing that anymore. Kind of happy I gave my spot to Kelly a couple years ago on the sidebar one. But it was fun the year I did it. I had a blast. It was definitely something to learn about. But yeah, today or this morning's episode should be fun. We're going to cover Sochi, which was a week ago Sunday. And then we'll cover the NASCAR race from yesterday, which was, or actually it was supposed to be Sunday, but it got rained out at Talladega Super Speedway in Alabama. So they ran it yesterday, Monday, and then it got rain shortened again, which is hilarious. You okay?
No.
What's wrong? You been drinking?
No, I just...
You're extremely tired.
Yeah.
All right, let me move your microphone so you don't hear. You just shut it off so you don't make a bunch of fucking noise.
I'm extremely tired.
You're extremely tired.
Whoa.
Easy.
Ow.
All right, well, when you finally come on the camera, you can flick the damn button on for your microphone. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I guess, well, once you're ready, we can get on the other side of the show. I know Kelly says, or Lena Girl says she probably wouldn't be on the show this morning because she was on late last night for her. She was on Salty Nerds podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And they run at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Wow, that's late.
Well, yeah, it's 11 p.m. for her.
Uh-huh.
But the Salty Nerd podcast guys are all out in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
They're just north of us.
Yes, they are.
About 6 hours north of us. Hard to believe, like a week ago today, we actually contemplated doing an episode.
Yeah.
Did you turn your mic on?
I did. I should have at least.
All right, let me just double check before we get into the main show. Go ahead. Give me a check.
Check 2, 3, 4. Check 2, 3, 4.
And of course, there's Kim's normal check 2, 3, 4 because she can't say one. One is not in her vocabulary.
Mm-mm.
Hence why her driver and team are no longer one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you stop? Is that hoagie roll good?
It is actually.
Why is it always you get hungry right at 2 o'clock when we get ready to go on?
Oh no.
I think I need to start setting a deal that says, Kim, eat at 1:30. Oh, god damn. Anyways, yeah, we had like a fucking 18-hour trip a week ago. Something like that, wasn't it? We left 7 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess it was only 14 hours because we got here at 9:30.
Yeah.
We got back home at 9:30, so I guess it was only about 14 and a half hours. And that's with stops and shit, stopping for gas, stopping to eat, stopping at rest areas and whatnot.
It seemed like it was a shorter trip down than it was a shorter trip up.
Well, of course, your trip home is always going to be shorter.
Of course,
let's go ahead and.
Of course, we got kind of sidetracked going up because we were supposed to take a certain route, and yeah, we didn't.
Well, yeah, it's because I let the old people use the fucking map instead of using Google. Instead of using Google, using GPS on my phone. GPS on my phone had it right. Mm-hmm. It had the right way to go. But you know what? We still made better time going up than we did coming back.
We did, actually.
But that's because we chose to come through, leave Elko, go down to Battle Mountain, then come south.
Yeah. Went down through Austin,
right.
80,
because
Goldfield, all
if the folks would just listen to me,
I know we could have ended
but
up.
the problem was also me and you were like in and out of sleep
We
on
were
the way up And on the way back.
Way
back was worse because we were
Yeah.
catching up on sleep that we lost.
Yeah, because we stayed up till all hours of the morning.
Oh, well, okay. Well, let's get on the other side. We'll talk about our few weeks since we've been. I mean, obviously, we just did a live show Saturday night.
Yeah.
With the use the oh my god,
use your illusion.
You.
1 and 2 Guns and Roses.
I'm stuck on using and abuse now.
I noticed.
But anyways, let's get on the other side of the show. As soon as I remember what button I got pressed, there it is.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.
Welcome to Use and Abuse. I'm Scott.
I'm Kim.
You're not supposed to take food in the middle of that shit. Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry.
When I say we're going live, you only have 30 seconds anymore.
That's fine.
That fucking thing is real quick.
That's fine.
This is episode 127.
Yes, it is.
127 episodes now.
Yeah.
And this is going to be our Sochi and Dega recaps.
It is.
And the Sochi is actually from a week before.
Yes.
Because we got home
and
there was some Discord stuff about the Russian Grand Prix that, oh, fuck, we need to watch it the minute we get home. And then we actually thought about going live a week ago.
Yes.
At 5 a.m. But then we realized that we were really fucking tired and we didn't want to. Then we thought about doing a separate show just for Sochi.
Yes.
But then we realized, oh, wait a minute, there's only fucking NASCAR on this weekend. On this coming up weekend. So we'll just save it for our normal Tuesday night show.
Which was good because Dega ended up getting rained out not once, but twice.
Right. But the second time it got rained out. Actually, the third time it got rained. The second time, it was the third time of rain. They had actually one rain delay during the race. But we'll get into that.
Okay. Well, let's get the housekeeping done first, please.
All right. You want to get the housekeeping done? All right. Well, let's start with the housekeeping then. Go for it.
Thank you to our Patreons, Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy, Don Delasnooch Solsky, Brady Big Lovin', Hannah, Mikey, Brinley, and Case.
And you can join our Patreon. Go to patreon.com, search in the creative bar Used and Abused Pod.
We are a proud member of the Red 5 Network. Go to red5network.com to find more exciting podcasts.
Really? You sure about that?
Oh, yes, because that's it. You got Wookiee Radio, you've got Salty Nerds,
let's talk about who's all on the Red 5 Network. We've got a Star Wars Journey with Ashley and Brandy, another Star Wars podcast, Blue Milk Cafe, Chats with Chewy, Conversations, Coruscant Radio Underground, Dork Wars, Force of Light Entertainment from a Certain Point of View, Jedi Temple Archives Podcast, Mighty Marble Geeks, Pizza and Parsecs, Pod Wars, Press Play Streaming Studios, Rogue One Radio, Salty Nerd, Sarlacc Digest, Scarif Scuttlebutt, Star Wars and Beyond, The Convergence, The Lord Be With You, The Science Fictionary, The Snapcast, War of the Stars, We Be Geeks, plus Used and Abused. We're also Used and Abused is available on Amazon Music and Audible. Search Used and Abused Pod today on all your favorite podcast apps, including Apple, Google, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And two other members on the Red 5 Network who are also part of our little Sidebar Cantina family is
the Sidebar Cantina and the Escape Pod on YouTube and your favorite podcast app. Also check out Swede Studios, Big Swede Excellent Adventure, and Tactical Swede only on YouTube.
Right. And of course, Dave and Jason right now are on a little hiatus.
Yes, they will return October 18th.
Right. Kelly did tell us it was October 18th. And of course, the Escape Pod records tomorrow night.
Yes.
Live on YouTube.
Yes.
But again, if you don't want to be part of the live show, you can always catch them on your favorite podcast apps and directories. So again, check out both of them, Sidebar Cantina and the Escape Pod.
Yes.
Don't forget to smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, click subscribe, then click the bell to be notified when we go live and eventually upload new videos.
Eventually. You can find Used and Abused Pod on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr.
Our email is usedandabusedpod@gmail.com, and that and is spelled out AND.
Used. Okay, website. Our website is usedabusedpod.com. There you can find links to all of our episodes, link to our YouTube videos, link to our merch store, link to our Patreon under the donate button, and you can leave us a message.
You can also click subscribe to be notified by email when new audio only episodes are available. Merch.
Yep. Our merch can be found at tpublic.com. Just search Used Abused Pod, and there you will find t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, face masks, onesie, coffee mugs, etc.
Etc. I just realized I made a couple mistakes here. I'm going to fix them while we're live here. And we'll go over all the upcoming episodes, dear.
Yes.
We got some big episodes coming up.
We do.
And the biggest one is a week from
today.
Tonight.
Yeah, a week from tonight.
But anyways, so tonight we've got what?
We have Nirvana, 30th anniversary of their album Nevermind.
Right. Next week, 5 a.m. at this time, episode 129, we'll be doing another race recap, which will be, the
Roval for NASCAR.
Roval at Charlotte.
And
also F1's back, right?
Yes, F1's back. I can't remember
where the fuck are they going? I don't remember.
I don't either, because they've canceled and rescheduled a lot of races.
Yeah, I don't think this one was canceled. I should have had this up and I wasn't ready for it.
That's okay. We're doing it live.
We'll do it live. Turkey.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, that one was scheduled.
Right. Yeah. And I think that one there, they talked about something was changed. They just changed something on it.
Yes.
Anyways, the big one next week. Episode 130.
That's Ladies Takeover. And that's the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter with Hannah, Luna Girl, and Chantal.
Chantal would be T-E-L. Chantal.
Okay.
I just call her General Shinobi. That's Alan's new nickname from press play. By the way, we know what we forgot to do, and we'll have to do it again tonight, is we forgot to congratulate Chantal on becoming a co-host on Press Play.
Yes.
Because she is now a co-host with Alan on Press Play.
Yep.
So not only is she co-host on Scare Scuttlebutt, but she also co-hosts on that one.
Yes.
So congratulations, Chantal.
Yes.
Or better yet, General Shinobi.
Yep.
Shinobi. General Shinobi. I
Yep.
like that. Anyways, let's go. Whoops. Now I got to click back to what the hell we're doing. We're doing Sochi.
Yes, we're doing Sochi and Dega.
And of course, in the chat, we got Tom. And like I said,
yes.
Luna Girl said she probably wouldn't be in the chat because she was up late last night being part of
the
Salty Nerds podcast. Right. And unfortunately, I took a nap so I could be prepared for this show.
And I'm tired.
And you're tired, but I didn't get a chance to watch it live. So I will have to watch it later and check out how she did. But of course, like I said, in our chat, we do have Tom, our Boise State representative.
Yes.
They're known as Bronco Fett.
Yes.
And of course, him, you know what, and we forgot, we didn't add them to our fucking list.
No, we didn't, did we?
Him and Orange Jacket guy do have the Orange and Fett show going on.
Yeah, we got to add them.
We got to add it.
Yes, we got to.
Why didn't you add it, Kim?
I don't know why you didn't add it.
Whoa, that's fucked up. Blame it all on me.
That's right.
Oh, well. Anyways, I guess we should get into some racing news, huh?
You mean the plethora of racing news?
It's not really a plethora. I mean, we had some stuff that was back in September that we kept on because of stuff going on. Due to the fact that we were gone, but we felt it was important. But other than that, I mean, really, everything's really pretty much up to date.
Yeah.
We didn't keep everything. I didn't keep everything in there.
Okay.
I mean, you added a few things, but it's not as a lot as we thought it was going to be. Where we originally thought we were going to do a full show.
Yes.
On just racing news from the whole. I mean, we probably could have, went back and because I mean, we didn't cut. Well, you know what? what we
I
should do.
know.
One thing we should do before we jump into racing news, let's go ahead and cover one thing, because one thing happened while we were gone, and that was the fact that they crowned a champion
Jim for IndyCar.
in
Yes.
IndyCar. And it was Alex Palou
Yes.
and Chip Ganassi Racing were honored. And I'm just going to read this article from IndyCar.com, and it's like October 1st. But Alex Palou and Chip Ganassi Racing were honored for their 2021 NTT IndyCar Series Championship during the victory lap celebration on Friday night at Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. Palou claimed his first Astor Challenge Cup in his initial season driving for CGR in the number 10 NTT Data Chip Ganassi Racing Honda, and his second season in the series. This is the 14th IndyCar Series champion overall for CGR, which earned its first title in 1996 with Jimmy Vasser driving.
Wow.
Spaniard Palou became the first NTT IndyCar Series champion from his country. He finished the season 38 points ahead of second place Joseph Newgarden of Team Penske in the final standings, driving to 3 victories, 8 podium finishes, and 1 NTT P1 award pole for earning pole in qualifying. And the most definitive sign of the youth movement this season in the series, Palou, 24, is the first NTT IndyCar Series champion younger than 25 since current CGR teammate Scott Dixon in 2003. Palou is the 7th youngest champion in IndyCar Series history. 3 veteran members of CGR's crew also earned awards. Mike Hull and Barry Wanser shared the IndyCar Championship Team Manager Award, while Ricky Davis was presented with the IndyCar Championship Chief Mechanic Award presented by Pennzoil. The team also was presented the Penske Racing Shocks Award for its title. Newgarden didn't come home empty-handed despite falling just short in his quest for a 3rd series championship with Team Penske. He was presented with the NTT P1 award for scoring the most points after winning the pole at a race in 2021 season. Newgarden led the series with 4 poles this season in the number 2 Hitachi Team Penske Chevrolet. The number 2 Team Penske crew for Newgarden also earned the Firestone Pit Stop Performance Award for the shortest amount of accumulated time in pit lane all season.
Nice.
Team Penske also earned another postseason honor for the first time in its legendary history, as Scott McLaughlin won the Rookie of the Year award. New Zealand native McLaughlin produced 5 top 10s finishes, including second place in the Genesis 300 at Texas Motor Speedway in his first oval race in the number 3 PPG Team Penske Chevrolet. Other award winners at the ceremony included Takuma Sato of Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing for Tag Heuer Don't Crack Under Pressure award for advancing the most cumulative places during the season, and Honda Performance Development took home the IndyCar Manufacturers Award for the 4th consecutive season. HPD President David Salters accepted the award on behalf of his team. The 2022 NTT IndyCar Series season starts Sunday, February 27th on the streets of St. Petersburg, Florida.
Nice.
So February 27th, right? A little bit right after freaking Daytona.
Yeah.
After Daytona 500, IndyCar's back, and then F1 won't be back until like March or April.
March, I believe.
Okay. Anyways.
Because I think they're starting the season. I don't know if they're starting it in Miami or where they're starting.
No, they're not starting in Miami. I do know that.
They're going to have Miami.
I don't think they put up the 2022 season yet, since we're still in the 2021 season.
Well,
I don't think. No, there's nothing up. I mean, 'cause right now, yeah, they're still focused on this season.
Well, yeah.
They haven't. I don't think they've even released a schedule for 2022 yet.
Probably not, because they don't know what's going to happen next year.
Right. So let's go ahead and get into some racing news, because this is where a lot of our stuff is, and then we'll get into the races themselves.
Sounds good to me.
You sure?
Sure.
It sounds good?
Sure.
Positive?
As positive as I'll ever be.
All right. Well, go ahead and start off September 16th, Kim.
Wheeler named Director of Competition at 2311 Racing, Barker to serve as number 23 crew chief for the rest of the 21 season.
Let's make that bigger.
Mooresville, North Carolina, September 16th, 2021. Today, 2311 Racing announced veteran crew chief Mike Wheeler will move full-time to director of competition, a role he has held since 2311 Racing's inception, along with crew chief of the number 23 Toyota Camry. With the move, Booty Barker will step in as crew chief for Bubba Wallace for the remainder of the 2021 season. As 2311 Racing continues to grow and move towards expanding in 2022 and beyond, this move allows Wheeler to fully focus on continuing to build the team. The team's expansion in 2022 with the newly announced number 45 team and work on the team's future headquarters.
Quote.
And I quote, Mike Wheeler, also known as Wills, has been a huge part of helping build 2311 Racing, end quote. What?
Well, I mean, there's still more quotes.
Okay.
I mean, I know we copy this as an article, but I just skip over where it says that, and then I read the rest of the quote, and then I finish it.
So, and I quote again. From day one, Wills has helped put this team together with focus on the competition side. As we move towards 2022, it's important for us to put the right people in place that help continue the growth of 2311 to the next level. As we finish out 2021 season, this move allows Wheels to focus on our overall vision for 2311 and allow Booty Barker to help Bubba and the number 23 team finish strong over the final 8 races, end quote, said 2311 President Steve Laletta.
Sounds good to me. Which is okay. So Wheels moves from being crew chief and competition director to now director of just competition to get the team ready to go for 2022. Which let's just real quick, 2311 is owned by
Denny Hamlin
and Michael Jordan.
Jordan.
If you go by the name of the team, 23, Michael Jordan.
Jersey 11, number for Bulls.
Right. And 11 is Denny Hamlin's car number currently for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Yeah. And just to kind of remind people, they are going to expand to another driver next year. It'll be Kurt Busch.
Right. Who's going to drive the number 45?
Yes.
45
car.
44 stuck in my head. I must be thinking about Lewis Hamilton all of a sudden. Oh, another article here published on December 2nd at 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Well, you can put all that in there.
October.
Well, you're just on the ball all the time. Even you get the time in there.
Yes.
Well, anyways, the headline says Jimmy Johnson set for a sensational NASCAR return in 2022.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Let me explain. I only got the.
Hold, let me just go ahead and read this real quick, and we'll talk about it. At the end of the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series season, Jimmy Johnson retired from stock car racing scene. From there, he moved to the IndyCar Series and has just completed his debut season. In what comes as delightful news for his fans, the 46-year-old could be on track to make a return to the NASCAR arena.
Okay, so that was just the first paragraph. As I read the article, what it said is he's open to maybe drive for a team, but he has to work it with his IndyCar schedule because he's also scheduled next year to start doing the ovals and possibly race the Indianapolis 500. So he's going to have to work those two because he has signed a contract next year for the current IndyCar team he's racing for right now.
Oh, okay. So you just decided not to put the full article in there.
Yes.
But you read the article.
I read the article.
No, I give you credit there. At least you remember reading the article because I'm sure I would have read it going, like, I don't remember a damn thing I read about it. So go ahead and hit the first one from October 3rd, and I'll take the second one.
Okay. Former NASCAR driver, I remember.
No, not the top one, dear. October 3rd, the first one here.
Yeah, the first.
Right here. Okay. As we move into the final third of the enthralling Formula One season, and reliability becomes more of a concern for all the teams, Toto Wolff says Lewis Hamilton cannot afford a single DNF, which did not finish in the remaining 7 races if he is to win a record 8th world champion. Let's talk on that for a minute. I completely agree with Toto on this. I mean, if if Lewis has one DNF and Max doesn't, and Max wins the race, it's going to open this championship up wide.
Yes, it is.
It's going to give Max a big friggin' lead. Hey, Tom.
Hi. Hi, Tom.
But, the thing is Mercedes is smart. The Mercedes people themselves, the team managers, they're smart enough to know to put a new engine in. Obviously, they're going to look for a track where either they have an opportunity to really make some passes.
Yeah.
Let's talk like Red Bull. We talked about on last, we're going to talk about when we get to Sochi anyways. But look at Red Bull. We talked about it last time, their last race out, I think, when Max got that 3-place penalty because the stewards decided that he is the reason why him and Lewis connected and he landed on top of Lewis.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're not going back over that. We've been there, done that. That's past. Okay. So we figured Sochi would be where Red Bull decided to take the engine penalty for Max.
Yes.
Because he's going to he had to take one because of the injury he lost at Silverstone when him and Lewis first collided.
Yes.
So we knew, they always said, that was going to be the thing. He did. He took it at Sochi, started dead last.
Yes, it did.
Which we're going to get into that here in a bit. But yeah, Mercedes is going to have to take that next engine, but they got to figure out where to take it at.
Before it's too late.
Well, right. Before the engine gives out in a race.
Yeah.
And figure out where to take it at. So it's somewhere where Lewis can get max points.
Yes, that's true.
Kind of pull what Max did at Sochi.
Yes, that's true.
But then again, that was also helpful because of rain. Because I think and I'll say it real quick, but we'll talk about it again when we get into F1, into the main part of F1 with the Sochi race, is F1 or Max wouldn't have scored second.
No, he wouldn't have.
He was going to be like 7th or 8th.
I thought he was going to be 3rd.
Was he 3rd?
Yeah, because
before the rain?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was 3rd.
Okay. Well, see, you paid attention. I paid somewhat attention. But I'm going to get into this other one because this one is, I remember this NASCAR driver. You probably remember his name too, especially in the truck series.
I do.
But former NASCAR driver John West Townley was killed Saturday after a shooting in Athens, Georgia. Athens Clark County Coroner Sonny Wilson confirmed the news to the Fletcher page and Caitlin Stroh page of the Athens Banner Herald. Per ACCPD spokesperson Lieutenant Sean Barnett, the 31-year-old Townley and 30-year-old woman were shot in the 200 block of Morton Avenue of the 5 Points neighborhood right before 9 p.m. on Saturday. Townley died from his injuries at the hospital. The woman's injuries are serious, per Barnett. The suspect is a 32-year-old Dunwoody man who knew the victim. Per Barnett, the shooting appears connected to the domestic violence based on preliminary information in the ongoing investigation. Townley drove on the Xfinity Series from 2008 to 2016 and Camping World Truck Series 2008 through 2009 and then 2012 through 2016. He finished in the top 10 in 20 different Camping World Truck Series races, with his lone victory occurring at the Rhino Linings 350 on October 3rd, 2015.
So I thought.
Townley finished 8th in points that year. 2 years later, Townley retired from NASCAR racing. That's the first one.
Okay.
Then, of course, as things goes on, we get updates. And now we have another then we have an update. John West Townley, former professional stock car racer and son of Zaxby's co-founder Tony Townley, was killed in Athens Saturday night in what police said was a domestic violence incident. According to the Athens Clark County Police Public Information Officer, Lieutenant Sean Barnett, at about 8:44 p.m., officers responded to a residence in the 200 block of Morton Avenue regarding a shooting. The house reportedly was occupied by a 30-year-old woman who was either Townley's estranged or ex-wife, Laura Townley, and 32-year-old Dunwoody man. Townley was said by sources to have been armed with an axe when he entered the house at 240 Morton Avenue, and the Dunwoody man fatally shot him, and Laura Townley was accidentally struck by gunfire.
Okay.
Fox Sports' Bob Pockrass reports that Roush Fenway... wrong one. Hold on. I almost went too far. Anyways, now there's another update today.
Okay.
And I want to do this because this actually was done by Bob Proctor's and Jennifer Fryer today. And let me just hit this one real quick. Figure out where the hell I'm at here. All right.
And there's also some other news too.
I know there's more news to go, but
No, that I came across today.
on this, on the same thing.
No, different.
All right. Well, I might already have it in here too. We'll see. So of course, so this is the Athens Clarke County Police Department field case. Obviously, gives their case report number, and this is the narrative. So this is literally the narrative from the police department.
Okay.
And it reads as, and hopefully my phone setup it is, but it's not doing what I want to because I took a screenshot. Around 2:50 on October 2nd, 2021, officers responded to a shooting just occurred at 240 Morton Avenue, Athens, Georgia, in Clarke County. Officers received a call in regards to a female with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Upon arrival on scene, the female was located in the house along with another male who had been shot through the chest. The female was identified as Miss Laura Townley, and the male with a gunshot wound to the chest was her ex-husband, Mr. John Townley. A third individual on scene was identified as Mr. Zachary Anderson. Miss Townley and Mr. Townley were transported to the hospital by EMS. Mr. John Townley was later pronounced deceased at the hospital. A preliminary investigation revealed that Mr. Townley had arrived at this location and attacked Mr. Anderson, and Miss Townley with a hatchet. The Townley's divorce had been finalized this week. Mr. Anderson fired several shots from his gun, which struck Mr. Townley and accidentally struck Miss Townley. The investigation is ongoing with CID, and it was recorded on an accident field video. So they got divorced.
Finalized, and he came attacking.
Right. He wasn't happy with it. And so, yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is.
But he chose the route he did, and he got shot for his troubles.
Exactly.
In my opinion, it was justified.
It was justified
because
it was self-defense.
I always say this. Show up to a gunfight with a knife or a hatchet, you're going to fucking lose.
Exactly.
Sorry. I mean, I hate to say it for the Townleys, they lost their son, but your son lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, your son showed up with a hatchet I'm pretty sure he was probably going to do harm to her.
Oh, he was going to do harm to both of them, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe just him, but I mean the guy. But again, self-defense.
Exactly.
He broke into the home and attacked him.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, she was shot in the process.
Yeah.
Which fucking happens, but it doesn't happen because I mean, let's just pump the brakes for a minute and talk about what happened in Tucson this morning.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They had the police department and DEA decided to inspect an Amtrak train
that was
for illegal drugs
and laundering
money. And unfortunately, a DEA agent lost his life in a gun shootout.
Yeah, and a dog and another agent got shot at, and I think the agent.
I think the agent did end up going to the hospital. But there are a couple of Tucson officers in jail right now, or not in jail,
in critical condition
and serious condition in the hospital with a DEA agent. But one DEA agent did lose his life today.
Yeah.
And again, this video is actually on YouTube.
It is.
You can go to Virtual Rail Fan, and they actually have it. You can see the guy come out the fucking car, shooting.
Yeah.
So what happened? They found another guy on the train who had some, I can't remember what they said he had, but they were while they're in the process of arresting this guy, this other dude freaked out and started shooting at him.
Yes, he did. And then you see the other officer with his dog come in, and then they hurry up and come out.
I think for me, I mean, again, and it's not, there's nothing against these people, but the two people standing on the platform when the shots started ringing out just stood there.
I know. It's like,
I mean, it was like,
have you not heard a gunshot before?
They may have not have, but then again, it could have also been they're in fear.
Yeah, that's true.
You're trying to figure out where the fuck is coming from.
Yeah.
Well, but anyways, you can go check that video out because the Virtual Rail Fan, they shut down the Tucson cam. It's not on right now, but they did record it live.
Yeah, they did. And
it's actually on Virtual Rail Fan on YouTube. They have a 4 to 6 minute video of it, of everything that kind of went down.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no passenger. It was a train of 137 passengers, and no passengers or crew members
We're
were
hurt.
hurt.
I mean, and you hear the fucking guns. You're
Yeah.
just thinking, oh my God, how many people? I mean, like you said when we were originally watching it, Jesus, how many passengers got shot?
I did.
Because the gunfire alone that you heard, like, oh my God, there
Yeah.
had to be more casualty or at least more injuries.
Yeah.
And to come find out, it was only, one DEA agent and 2 officers who are still in the hospital.
Yeah.
And of course, like I said, one did lose his life. So
Yeah.
a total of 4 people besides the perpetrator.
Yeah.
The guy, and he ended up either shooting himself or got shot in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
On the train, which if you've ever been on a fucking Amtrak train, them bathrooms are small.
Oh, they're smaller than hell.
So
I hate using the bathrooms on the
anyways,
Amtrak.
I just wanted to bring that up because, the fact that I was mentioning that it's easily, but it is easily for someone to get crossfire.
It is.
Or be accidentally shot by a gun.
It is.
When somebody's shooting somebody else.
It is. Yes.
But if you've done enough practice and shit, and you've done enough target practice, you should be pretty fucking good.
You should.
At handling your fucking weapon. And aiming and hitting the spot that you're shooting at.
Yes.
But anyways, unfortunately, John West Townley lost his life. But again, he went there to do bodily harm. And as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, it's self-fucking defense.
I agree. It's self-defense.
Anyways, look back at some more NASCAR news.
Fox Sports' Bob Pockrass.
What are you, fucking Casey Boat from DBC?
Sure.
That's what she says.
Reports that Roush Fenway Racing will swap crew chiefs and road crews between their 2 teams starting next week at Charlotte. Scott Graves will move from the number 6 Ryan Newman to number 17 Chris Buescher, while Luke Lambert reunites with Newman. Lambert and Newman worked together from 2014 to 2018.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, it's not. I mean, it means that they're willing to try something.
Well, what is it with these teams reuniting these drivers with crew chiefs that they used to work with? Because they did it with the number 2.
Well, the thing is sometimes changing crew chiefs helps.
Yeah, because the 22 and the 2 swapped.
Let's look at it this way, okay? Just rewind back in time. Rewind back to when Robbie Lewis left for Jeff Gordon. He left Hendricks, and they promoted Steve Letarte.
Yes, they did.
And after I think a year, maybe year and a half with Gordon, Steve Letarte was pulled from Jeff Gordon, sent over to
Dale
Earnhardt Jr.'s A8 team.
Yes.
And I don't remember who they brought over for Jeff, but it ended up working out for Steven Jr.
It did.
So sometimes shaking up the boat per se produces something different.
Well, yeah, but
it's like football teams when they fire a head coach because they've lost 3 or 4 games in the season and their fucking season's pretty much over with already.
That's true.
They do it to hopefully sometimes it shakes the boat up, and sometimes some of these teams go on a little run and they end up staying 500 or get 1 game above 500 for the season. And sometimes it helps bring the interim coach as a head coach the next season.
That's true. That's true.
But that's all it is. It's just, you're trying. I mean, obviously Newman and Buescher, they're not in the playoffs.
No.
I mean, Newman's pretty much gone next season.
Speaking of teams that need to fire their head coach.
Oh. Who's that? Somebody needs to get fired. Actually, I agree with. I know one team that needs to fire their fucking head coach.
Okay.
The fucking Utes.
Yeah, I know.
They need to get rid of fucking Kyle Whittingham.
Yeah, they need a new coach.
He's done. He's over. Fucking, we're losing, and they're losing every fucking game left and right.
I know.
Like, excuse me, you're supposed to be you're supposed to be a decent fucking team this year.
Yeah, and they're not.
If not even fucking go for the Pac-12 championship.
Yeah.
Shit.
They ain't gonna make it that far.
Yeah, I know y'all lost to us. I wasn't quite gonna say that, Tom. I mentioned it Saturday night because I went to, well, hell, I mean, I think you saw my Discord where I'm like, well, this is one of the few times I don't root for BSU, but I know Nevada's gonna lose, and then I put, well, that ain't age well.
No, it didn't because
Because when I went to bed, I took a nap Saturday during the game. You guys, I think you guys were up by 7. And I'm like, okay, well, this fucking game's over. Whatever, which don't bother me that big deal because I expect Nevada to lose to Boise. And then I got up later on and I looked at the final score and I went, excuse me, 41-31? What the fuck happened? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I was happy to see. We don't win that many games against you guys anyways. But then again, let alone beat you guys in Boise. Yeah, that is definitely not heard of. I mean, I can see beating, us beating you guys in Reno, but not in Boise.
No.
Anyways, there's always next week.
That's true.
Nevada ain't going nowhere this season anyways. We sure hell ain't winning no damn Mountain West championship.
Well, the youth aren't going anywhere either.
Well, I know the youth ain't going nowhere.
I mean, so both teams are in the same boat, but different divisions.
Right. But as Mama said, foosball is the devil.
That's true. That's from the Water Boy.
I know it's from the Water Boy.
It took me a minute.
Really?
To figure it out.
Holy shit. Really? Thompson, the last time they lost 2 home games, their turf was green.
That was years ago.
Like, it was green? Fuck.
I've always known.
I've always known it blue.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Damn, dude. Yeah, okay, yeah. You guys lost 2 home games? Oh, fuck, yeah, that's not right. That is definitely not right.
No, it's not.
Let alone shocking. Dude, I still don't know. I'm still shocked that Nevada beat, okay? You asked me in the beginning of the season what I thought Nevada's season was going to be like, and you said Mountain West Championship, and I laughed. I still laugh because I don't see it happening.
No.
But, damn. And then, of course, now there's talk that BYU might be going to Big 12.
Yes, there is. Fire Avalos.
Avalos?
Yeah.
Avalos? Tom's. See, that right there, that is heart.
Yeah.
He bleeds the blue and orange.
Oh, yeah.
It's like me, back in when we had dipshit Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
I was all fucking fire Harbaugh.
Yeah.
He's part of the reason why I don't like Michigan. I normally like Michigan.
Oh, I know.
I normally like the Wolverines. I just don't like him right now because of fucking Harbaugh.
Harbaugh sucks as a coach.
But other than that, all right, we're ready to get back into the racing.
Yes, as soon as I adjust.
Are you adjusted?
Yes, now I'm re-entering the camera.
Rock me around, Jesus.
I'll rock you.
What the fuck? Back off.
Well, you want me in the camera, don't you?
Well, yeah. Well,
You told me to back off.
Get in the goddamn camera. Jesus Christ. Can we continue?
Anytime you're ready.
Are you sure?
Anytime.
You sure about that?
I said anytime.
All right. October 4th.
F1's teams are currently flat out.
Read it.
Huh?
I was supposed to read it, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, we'll go back and forth here.
F1 teams are currently flat out working on the new rules era that comes in for next year.
You know what I love about this, right? I got this from Autosport, right? So it is a UK press company.
Okay.
So everything can be written like they do in the United Kingdom.
That's fine. The aim.
Yeah, Tom, Luna Girl's asleep.
Yeah.
She told me last night, at some point yesterday, she told me she probably wouldn't make the show this morning because of her late night last night on Salty Nerds.
Yes.
The aim of the radical ground effect cars is to try to allow cars to run much closer together in battle, which should have a benefit for making overtaking easier.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, we got to get to 2022 first.
I'll believe it when I see it.
But the new aero platform, a big cut in downforce, plus new tires will make the handling of the 2022 Challengers unique, as Norris has noted in the simulator. Well, okay. First of all, let's stop right there. Simulator.
It's not anything like driving the real thing.
Right. So I mean he's basing it. So Lando Norris is basing this all off of simulator work.
And if it's hard for them to drive, they might as well suck it up because they're at the top of their game and they can handle it.
Right. Speaking exclusively to motorsport or autosport, at the launch of his new L&N racing car, Norris said, and I quote, "It's a very different car to drive in a way not as nice as this season. But I think hopefully that's the same case with every other team as well. And we'll see. There is no point trying to think it's amazing or terrible. You just have to do the best job you can. And hopefully next season we go to the preseason test with a good car," end quote, Norris said.
F1 fans have already been offered a glimpse of what a 2022 car could look like, as Liberty Media revealed a concept version at the British Grand Prix.
Okay, have you seen anything with this new car?
No.
Oh my god, the fucking back wing. The back wing is like fucking smaller and circular. It is weird looking.
Okay.
But I think hopefully it will make for better overtake. The problem is one thing I've noticed that a lot of people have pointed out, the problem with like the last few years of cars is that they're getting too wide.
Yeah, they are.
You don't have the overtaking like you used to.
No.
And that's the problem. I mean, what's the use of having DRS, the drag reduction system, if you got a wide car and you can't pass?
Well, yeah, and you're all constantly in a DRS train.
Right. That is one fucking problem too.
Norris said McLaren's development had not got as far as manufacturing yet, with the drawings he has seen regularly changing as his team learns more about the new regulations. And
I quote, "The only car we've seen is the one at Silverstone. The car we have in the factory is not even a car. It's a drawing on some paper. I don't think we will see it for many more months. Maybe not until next year in a way. We've seen some of the drawings and the designs for next season, but every week it's something new and something different because there's so many different things with the car. But every week it's very easy to make the changes and make it quicker and quicker," end quote, Norris said.
F1 simulator
work
will be critical for teams to ensure that they maximize performance with the new cars, as testing will be restricted to just 2 weeks next year.
Oh, I see. That was part of the quote. Fuck, my bad. Fernando Alonso said he expected the forthcoming winter to be the most intense he has experienced in his F1 career. Asked about what will be critical to car performance in 2022, Alonso said, and I quote, "I think it'll depend more on the performance of how our cars are working in the simulator and working in winter testing. Eventually, after 3 or 4 races, you will hopefully be on top of the car and on top of the regulations even or enough that the performance of the car will dictate the results you will get. As we see now in terms of adaptation, I don't think it's going to be a big difference. It's just some hard work or harder than any other winter, because we will have to spend a little bit more time in the simulator together with the team," end quote. Thoughts?
Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, I mean, I agree with Lando and even Alonso that the one thing is you have to wait until we get the car.
Well, yeah.
I mean, everybody's gonna take the new car, and when we have preseason testing, I don't know where. I think we're going back to Spain next year for preseason testing.
Okay.
If not, then it might be at fucking Abu Dhabi, or not Abu Dhabi. Fuck, what's that first? Bahrain.
Bahrain, yeah.
But even then you can't take nothing into effect.
True.
Where you going?
There's some other news I wanted to add to that.
Okay. All right. Well, so we can't go by off preseason testing. We're gonna have to wait until the first race of the season. And then mind you, is that race at Australia, like it should be, or is it going to be Australia still in lockdown and not allowing F1 teams to come in? And so we've still got to start at Bahrain like we did this season. You know?
Do not back up.
Well, that's
Please
fucked.
Do not back up.
Why? Is your phone not charged?
No, it's not.
What's it at?
It's at 82%.
Okay, anyways. So what's your news?
Okay.
Hope it's not a video.
It's not a video, no.
I see nothing but videos.
Okay.
Okay. You're looking for this.
Yes, because I came across it, and it was about a member of Hendrick Motorsports' crew that him and his wife had just gotten married, and they were killed in Florida due to a head-on collision.
Really?
Yes, and I believe he was a tire changer for Bowman. They said it was 88, but I think they meant 48 because the car 88 is Bowman no longer drives car 88. He drives car 48. And I came across it, and now I cannot find it.
Well, man, obviously it wasn't that important.
Yes, it was.
Well, we're talking about crew member, though. I mean, normally, when you go to things, problem is you gotta get past all the race stuff. Was it before the race today, or was it during?
I don't know if it was before or
race
after.
yesterday. I mean,
I don't know if it was before or after.
And what was it on? Do you remember?
I don't.
Was it on NASCAR.com?
I thought it was, yeah.
Huh. Oh well, I guess we'll just wait to find it, and we find it. Either today we'll mention it. If not, we'll save it for next week. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Hey, hold on a minute then.
Hang on a minute. We don't want to hang on too long.
Go ahead and just talk. I'll find it.
Hold on and just talk.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to talk about?
Anything your little heart desires. Actually, you have a big heart.
Anything my little heart desires.
Yes, you have a big heart, not a little heart.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
I don't know. I think I could hold the fucking X-ray machine to it and talk about how it's getting smaller, and I'm gonna keep it off this time.
Oh, well, okay.
But I'm not gonna fall for the fucking next part. I'm gonna keep it off. I'm gonna let it fucking shrink.
Oh, well, good luck to
dude,
that.
I have not seen shit about it.
So good luck with that, because
Because I mean, the only thing we got left to go is next into the races.
Hold
on. I'm holding on. Hold on. She wants us to all hold on.
Well, you can go.
How are the newlyweds? Hey, there we go. I'll just pump the brakes and well, they're doing great, Tom. They pretty sure shot the the week went by pretty quick for them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're probably about recovering from a whole week of
family and the weekend itself. Holy shit! I mean, Saturday afterwards. Holy crap, man! We friggin' drink.
Yeah.
I mean, I had way too much.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Oh, I'm sure you had just a blast.
I did. I had not seen anything about this, Kim. So obviously, it's not that. I'm back to Vegas already, the Vegas race. So obviously, it wasn't on NASCAR.com. It was probably a tweet or something.
No, it was actually a news thing.
Okay, well, it's not there no more. So obviously, NASCAR.com don't care about it. Hey, Mikey. Yes, we are.
I figured.
Yep, definitely still recuperating. Fuck, I'm still recuperating from being home.
I know.
from the long trip.
I know.
Freaking those, damn. And of course, they were longer for me this time. You know why they were longer for me?
What?
Because of the fucking fact that I didn't go over 100 miles an hour up.
That's true.
Or halfway down.
That's true.
When I went up there in January, right? Half my trip was over 100 miles an hour.
That's true.
Getting to Elko.
Uh-huh.
And then going home was over 100 fucking miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then get in with the slow pokes.
Yes.
Like he was drunk before it all started. Hey, they take care of the nerves most of the time, bro.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, you mean I had to friggin' I started when Penny showed up with friggin' the Crown. When I realized she had Crown, I'm like, oh, okay, I need some Crown of Coke now before the father-daughter dances started.
Yes.
I had like 2 glasses of that.
Yes.
I remember I had something else too before that.
Yes, because you were. I don't know why you were nervous.
I don't know. Are you about done trying to find this goddamn?
No, I'm not.
You're gonna waste the whole fucking show looking for this damn thing. It's time to get into the F1 race.
Go for it. You start it.
Oh god damn! I started what? The Russian Grand Prix.
Yeah, with the announcement.
What announcement?
They're not going to race Sochi next year. They're going to race St. Petersburg.
Wrong. They're racing Sochi next year. They're racing St. Petersburg in 2023.
All right, so I'm wrong.
So let's talk about it the right way. So we had the Russian Grand Prix. And let's go ahead and we'll start with freaking well, I guess the weekend really started crazy. I mean, we didn't watch all the weekend stuff.
No.
But I do know Lewis Hamilton ran over his jackman at one point.
Yeah, yes, he did.
By missing his pit.
Yeah.
And then another time he ended up tapping the wall.
Yes, he did.
Going into the pits.
Yes.
This is all during practice, or that was actually during qualifying.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's set the grid for qualifying. That way we can talk about it. So obviously, Verstappen didn't qualify. He didn't even go for it. Red Bull didn't even send him out.
No. Well, why should it? Why should they? Because he had a penalty plus a new engine. He had to end up starting at the back anyway. So
right, he's gonna start dead 20. He was gonna start 20th regardless. So he decided not to take anything away from anybody from moving up.
Exactly.
Which I agree with.
I agree too, because these drivers that decide they want to qualify and then end up having to go to the back of the race or the back of the grid to race is bullcrap.
Right, because they take away maybe 10th place from someone else.
Yes.
Oh wow. Tom just says his bro speaks their language over there in St. Petersburg.
Nice.
So let's go ahead and go first 5 out, because obviously with qualifying F1 they run what they call a knockout qualifying. So in Q1 you take out the first top 5?
5, yes.
So Verstappen, Mazepin, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher, and Kimi Räikkönen.
We're out.
We're out, right? Oh no. Oh, they took out more than that.
No, because what it is 20, 19, 18, 17, 16 are out.
Okay.
15, 14, 13, 12.
Oh, okay.
11.
I see times. All right. So that left. So those guys are the first ones out of Q1. So that automatically sets the back of the grid.
Yes.
So Kimi Räikkönen started 16th. Mick Schumacher started 17th. Giovinazzi started 18th. Nikita Mazepin, who's a Russian, started 19th, and Max Verstappen was starting dead last 20th, but that's because he had 3 grade place penalty plus multiple grade place drops for new engines and parts.
Best place to take it.
And so then we go to Q2,
which
we would have Leclerc, Latifi, Tsunoda, Gasly, Vettel, all out.
Yes.
And according to this, again, we didn't watch it. We didn't watch quali.
No.
Only Vettel, Gasly, and Tsunoda are the only ones that took time.
That's
in
true.
Q2. Latifi did not start, and it doesn't say what happened with Leclerc. So at this point here, you got one Ferrari out, one Williams out, or we didn't go over the rest of it anyways.
Any races in Brazil?
Brazil, real quick, let's jump on upcoming races real quick. Brazil is towards the end of the season. I do know that. Where the hell is it? Wait, I'm on. I go upcoming. November 12th through the 14th, Tom. So November 14th will be the race in Brazil.
Yes.
Which I am happy we are going back there. I love that track.
Oh yeah.
It's not safe for the drivers, but I love that track.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't mean the track's not safe. The area is not safe.
No, the area is not safe at all.
Most of the time, when they've literally got to leave the track and get the fuck on the road. They can't. If they pause at all, most of the time they're going to get robbed.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
So the track is in a bad section of I don't remember where the hell they're at in that. But
I can't either.
We'll talk about it before. So then we get to the top 10 shootout. Quali 3. Q3.
Yes, Q3.
So starting 10th after all of qualifying was Esteban Ocon.
Yes.
And 9th place was Perez.
Yes.
Sergio Perez, that is. 8th place was Lance Stroll. I want it now.
Yes, exactly. I want it now.
And 7th place, this is shocking, Valtteri Bottas, but he also took a great grid place penalty.
T2.
Then Fernando Alonso in 6th. Daniel Ricciardo in 5th. Lewis Hamilton in 4th. Shocking.
That's true, yeah.
George Russell in 3rd.
Yes.
Really shocking.
Yes.
Which will be Hamilton's teammate next year.
Yes.
Carlos Sainz in 2nd.
Uh-huh.
And starting with his first pole, Lando Norris from McLaren.
Correct. Yep.
So, let's get into the race itself. The race. And we're going to go ahead and I hit the wrong fucking button. Race. And let's go ahead and just go the race report. It's best to go to race report, don't you think?
Yes.
Grid penalties were the talk of the town on Sunday morning, with Valtteri Bottas the latest to take the hit. Mercedes putting a new power unit into his car to see him start 16th, with the knowledge that Max Verstappen would start 20th. Having taken a new Honda engine earlier in the weekend, and Charles Leclerc 19th with a new Ferrari unit. So obviously the biggest talk of the time there. No, Tom, that would actually be on the Brazil race will be on ESPN. All F1 races are on ESPN. And let's see, to avoid getting robbed, get a white shirt, a tie, black. I love it.
I do too.
Love it.
I do too.
But a lot of the word around the F1 world with Mercedes having Valtteri take a new engine was the fact that they were putting him back there to block Max.
Yeah, to block Max.
Do you think that was the case?
Yes.
Okay. They keep him away from Lewis.
Yes, because they want Lewis to come away with that 8th championship. It's clear that they want him to come away with it.
Well, that's true. As for tires, there was a mix of mediums and hards on the grid. That's what she said. With the first 5 drivers, Norris on pole, Sainz 2nd, Russell 3rd, Hamilton 4th, and Ricciardo in P5. On mediums, and only Fernando Alonso starting 6th. Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, Bottas, Antonio Giovinazzi, Leclerc, and Verstappen started on the hard compounds. Although he fell to 7th at the start, Hamilton's pace was competitive on his medium tires, and he pitted on lap 27 for hards before Norris, who had scored a sensational first pole on Saturday and dueled with Sainz early in the race. Okay, so let's start talking about that. Actually, we'll get into that. We want to talk about Fernando Alonso, what the fuck he did at the beginning of this fucking race.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What he did on the formation lap.
Yes.
And then I guarantee there'll be a rule next year.
Yes, there will be.
So remember, we want to talk about Alonso, what he fucking did. Anyways, so Norris battled with Sainz early in the race, which it was a great fucking battle between those two.
Yeah.
And once pit stop sequences had finished by lap 38, it was Norris leading a rapid Hamilton. But yeah, Lewis was coming.
Yeah, he was.
The pair were just 1 second apart in the closing stages, and then the rain hit.
Yes, it did.
Lead pair Hamilton and Norris stayed out after others pitted for inters, which is intermediate tires. And it was the Mercedes man who made the decision to pit first, switching with 3 laps left as Norris stayed out. A first ever F1 victory almost within touching distance. The McLaren driver did his best to keep the lead, but with the rain getting heavier by the second, he eventually slid off the track and Hamilton passed him for P1. Norris eventually finished 7th, having pitted at the very end and escaped with a reprimand after crossing the pit entry line twice on his way in. Verstappen, for 20th on the grid, finished an incredible second after switching from hards to mediums midway through the race and cruising through the field, and it was Ferrari's Sainz who took the final podium place, having briefly led over Norris with an early switch to hards from mediums. Valtteri Bottas started 16th but took 5th, having pitted for mediums just after Verstappen, while Fernando Alonso started 6th and finished there with a long first stint on hard tires. Kimi Räikkönen kept his cool to make up places in the late wet conditions and finished 8th, leaving Sergio Perez and George
Russell,
who drives for Williams,
but will be driving for Mercedes next year,
to take the final points for Red Bull and Williams, respectively. Norris came away with Driver of the Day honors, but the pain of having a maiden Grand Prix victory wrenched away from him in the final laps, with the rain falling at Sochi in what must go down as the most entertaining and dramatic Russian Grand Prix to date.
Well, yeah, that was McLaren's fault. That was his team's fault that he lost it.
Well, it was part of it.
It was 50-50. It was part his, part McLaren's. But they should have... they've got radar. They got radar. Hopefully It hasn't been jammed with raspberry jam.
Oh, God damn it. Really? All right, well, let's go ahead and start with non-classified. We're going to run through the top 20. Well, that's up for us to say whether or not we did or not cream pie. So nobody else's business but our own, whether or not we get vaccinated or not.
Yeah. That's
not what we're here talking about.
Okay.
So non-classified, not finishing the race, DNF was Mick Schumacher.
Yes.
Which they had Haas has got all fucking problems.
They've had problems this year.
I wish Haas, honestly, as far as Haas goes, they just need to get the fuck out of F1. They suck.
Yeah,
Gene Haas needs to leave F1. Gene Haas by himself has never been good in auto racing.
That's true.
I mean, look at his fucking NASCAR team. It wasn't until Tony Stewart came aboard, and now look, and then the team took off. That's the wind. The wind is here.
Yeah, probably followed by light rain.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But Haas needs to get the hell out of F1, get a new team in there that can take their spot.
I agree, because what?
Moral obligation. Huh. I have no idea, Tom. I have no idea who this guy is. I don't have a moral obligation because I say to myself. But again, it's nobody's fucking business if we get vaccinated or not.
Ah, that's true.
That's our choice to say whether or not we do.
Yeah.
Which we've already mentioned before on the podcast.
Yeah, we have.
So again, we don't have to say whether or not we did or not. It's already out there. And this is not about the vaccine. That's where I miss Kel.
Oh, I know.
Which Lunar Girl's in here?
I know. Put him in timeout.
Yep, 5 minutes.
Huh.
We'll start there. Might have to bring up your YouTube on your phone.
Let me get it.
So, for some reason, though, Latifi also did not finish.
I can't remember why.
I think it had something to do with the fucking rain.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, everybody was on fucking six when the rain hit.
That's true. They were. Do not back up, please.
Anyways, Nikita Mazepin was 2 laps down, finished 18th. 1 lap down was Sonoda. Sonoda was in 17th. Giovinazzi was in 16th. Leclerc was in 15th. Ocon was in 14th. Gasly was in 13th. Vettel was in 12th, all 1 lap down. And there's the fucking echo.
That's because I had my
11th was Stroll.
Mm-hmm.
Lance Stroll.
Yes.
And in the top 10, so getting 1 point was George Russell.
Yes.
Getting 2 points was Sergio Perez.
That's true.
Getting 3 or 4 points was Kimi Raikkonen.
Yes.
Getting 7 points was Lando Norris,
Yes.
who was winning the race at the time.
Yes.
Getting 8 points was Fernando Alonso in
Yes.
6th. Valtteri Bottas finished 10th or 5th, getting 10 points from Mercedes. Daniel Ricciardo finished 4th, getting 12 points for McLaren. Top 3, your podium. Carlos Sainz for Ferrari got 15 points. Max Verstappen, what a recovery drive from 20th on the grid.
Yes.
Finished 2nd with a 18 points. And Lewis Hamilton finished 1st
Yes.
with 25 points.
Yes.
Again, Norris got get the DHL fastest lap award, which don't give me no friggin' points anyways.
It does give you 1 point if you finish in the top 10.
Okay, so he did get that 1 point for that.
Yes.
And let me find the standings. So that puts Lewis at 246.5 points, 2 points ahead of Max Verstappen, who's got 244.5 points in the Drivers' Championship. Again, the problem with that is the Drivers' Championship in F1 don't pay nothing.
No, it don't.
It's just an award.
Yeah, it's the constructors that pays.
Right. And so right now, the constructors battle looks like this. In 10th place with 0 points is Haas.
Go figure.
Well, damn, my win really fucking picked up.
Yes, it did.
With 7 points. In 9th is Alfa Romeo. In 8th place with 23 points is Williams. In 7th place, Aston Martin with 59 points. In 6th place, AlphaTauri, son of a bitch, with 84 points. 5th, Alpine with 103 points.
Okay.
4th, Ferrari with 216.5 points. Again, all in fucking 5-point bullshit that we had in fuck Monza. No, it wasn't Monza.
It was
fucking Spa.
Well, yeah, it was Spa.
Because
Yeah,
of the rain, we ran like 3 fucking laps.
They shouldn't even have counted the race.
In 3rd, McLaren with 234 points. 2nd right now with 364.5 points is Red Bull. And they're behind Mercedes by 33 points, who has 397.5 points.
Yeah, well, Mercedes will probably end up with the Constructors' Championship again this year.
I don't know. We got to wait because, again, October 10th is Turkey.
Yes.
Then October 24th, still on the calendar, is the U.S. Grand Prix in Austin.
Right now, as it stands, that could change.
November 7th, round 18, is the Mexican Grand Prix.
Yes.
Then round 19 on November 14th is the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Yes.
Round 20 is still TBC on here to be called.
Yeah, to be called. No, Traction Compound is not on the schedule.
Honestly, I think if I remember right, round 20 on November 21st is going to be in Qatar.
Okay.
I remember that one just being announced, but they haven't put it on the schedule yet.
Yeah, that's right. Because Qatar is a new track.
And then round 21 on December 5th will be in Saudi Arabia, which is the penultimate round. It's the first time we're going there, and Qatar will be the first time we go there.
Yeah.
And then the final round, round 22, December 12th, which hopefully will run the championship all the way down to the last race, will be at Abu Dhabi. You know?
Yeah.
So F1 is looking to be, hopefully it runs to the end of the season.
Oh, hopefully.
At least the driver's championship. I don't know if the constructors will, but it should. A lot will depend on what happens with Lewis and Valtteri.
Yes.
And then what happens with Perez and Max.
Yes.
You know, Sergio Perez needs to start really being there behind Max.
He does.
Finishing, you know, if Max finishes first, he needs to finish second.
If Max
but
finishes.
Then again, Mercedes got the same problem with Valtteri.
Yeah.
Valtteri's not finishing right behind Lewis like he used to.
No, he's not.
Or picking up the slack when he, when he's missing.
Yeah, that's true. He's not.
You know, so yeah. All right. Anyways, F1 is traction compound water soluble.
No, it's not. It
becomes a damn ice rink.
Yeah.
It's even worse. It's bad.
Yeah.
They get water on it.
Yeah, it's like skiing down a snowy slope.
Well, the friggin' the jet drivers can't stay on it.
No.
And they got regular traction
yeah.
tires that we use on the streets.
Yeah, it's just like skiing downhill.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get to Talladega.
Now that
Dega
was interesting.
Talladega was supposed to be yesterday, Sunday.
Was supposed to be Sunday due to rain.
YellaWood 500.
And due to rain,
it got canceled and
did.
moved to today.
What?
No, we said we were. I just said we're not going to. We don't have to tell you what we've done. Again, it's already been mentioned on the podcast before. I don't have to reiterate it.
We're not even talking about the vaccine.
We are talking about auto racing, NASCAR, and Formula One.
Yeah.
We don't speak about the vaccine.
No.
First of all, believe what the fuck you want, you little bitch. How's that?
Okay, hold on.
I don't fucking care. First of all, you don't know what we've done.
Hold on. I'm going to...
And take your little bitch ass, punk ass fucking self somewhere else. You're not wanted.
There's gotta be a way to block his butt.
Just did.
Okay. Yeah, Tom, I agree with you. What is his deal?
First of all, we've already fucking talked about it on this podcast back in fucking what, May?
May, yeah.
We've already talked about it. We've done it on our Instagram. I don't give a fuck. He's European fucking whatever. He can go fuck himself.
So, yeah. I think
he reminds me of Lars Ulrich.
I know he does.
Like a little fucking whiny fucking Napster bitch.
I know. And it's like he just wanted to.
He's trying to get me fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hence why there's a block button. Just try to fucking do the little thing. Okay, cool. Whatever. But
will you come
I don't
back
have to fucking tell you what my vaccination is.
Yeah, it's
everyone that's been fans of ours knows what it is.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep coming on every show. Oh, well, this is what we did.
This is not discussing the vaccination podcast.
Hell
it is discussing auto racing.
Formula One and NASCAR.
Yeah.
The only reason why we touched on Formula One is because we were gone and we wanted to talk about the Sochi Grand Prix. Otherwise, we would just talk about NASCAR today.
Yeah.
And thank God NASCAR didn't use traction compound on Talladega.
That wouldn't have worked with the rain. Because once they got it dry, it was still being slick slow.
But instead, I blocked you. You know, it takes a lot for me to block somebody, but we don't need you. You know, again, Tom could even say, we've said what we've done.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have.
We're not going to answer whether or not we've been vaccinated now. We've already talked about it.
Yeah.
We talked about it probably, fucking May. At least May.
Yeah.
Of this year.
Yeah.
We've made posts about it on Instagram and on Facebook.
Yeah, we have. Now
We've been there. We've done that.
Yes, we have. Now he's been blocked. Let's go ahead and get back to what we were discussing.
Oh, Jesus. Lunar Girl missed a fucking good show. Missed fun, then.
I know she did.
And so did fucking Hannah.
Yeah, I know.
But Hannah's asleep.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's got 2 little ones.
I know. Oh, fuck.
Her Mikey's got 2 little ones.
I know. Anyways, NASCAR. Automobile racing in America.
Yes, and it was supposed to be yesterday, but
No, it's supposed to be Sunday.
Sorry. Well, it's supposed to be Sunday, but due to the rain, it was
Postponed until Monday.
Until yesterday.
And they started at 10 o'clock our time. No, it wasn't. It was 10 o'clock
Yeah, it
our
was at
time.
10 o'clock.
Which is actually, they should have went fucking earlier than that.
10 o'clock our time, 1 o'clock Eastern time.
Right. But let's go ahead and go over. We'll just use a lap by lap fucking stuff that we normally do. So.
Brick
wall. Whatever. Might not be poor or stupid enough. Oh, well. Okay, well, that's funny because most NASCAR drivers have degrees.
Yeah, they do.
So, okay. We also talk IndyCar. We just got done talking about Formula One. Again. You don't have to be here.
Yeah.
So the car's going to the rear, which is normal, double fucking zero. And the 53 for inspection failure. And the 66 for a driver change.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No matter, those fucking 3 cars shouldn't be on the fucking grid.
No. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this one. Do you want me to put him in? Want me to put brick wall in timeout? Because I can do it.
You know what's funny, right? Is these fucking trolls, right?
Uh-huh.
They're nothing but little bitches.
I know. You want me to put him in?
Little bitches. I can stay here all fucking day. I don't fucking care.
I put him in timeout. I put him.
Yeah, I'll be here all fucking day.
I don't know if it's going to come up on that, but I
won't.
timed him out on mine.
That's fine.
Put him in timeout. Next time.
Again, you can leave.
Yeah.
We have our following. We have people who like to listen to us. They like to hear us go off about stupid shit that happens on the track. Regardless if it's fucking Formula One or fucking IndyCar or fucking NASCAR. Or should we talk about European football? How dumb is that fucking sport?
Okay.
What? Well, I mean, everybody wants to fucking just start popping in and having a little fun.
That's why there's a block button and a timeout button. We don't need to stoop to their level. This is our podcast. We discuss what we want to discuss. If they don't want to, we'll time them out or block them. Let's not stoop to their level.
But it's fun.
Well, yeah, it might be fun to you. but we don't want to stoop to their level. They're just trolling us. Like everybody else gets trolled. We just happen to be the lucky ones. So,
you want to talk about NASCAR?
Yeah, so let's talk about NASCAR.
Kelly's missing all the fun.
I know she is.
I was kind of hoping little girl would wake up.
Hey, I like football.
Thank you, son.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, over here we call it soccer. Hey, I like Manchester City, so
Yeah, I know you do.
I can't say I don't like it because I do. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now, hockey, on the other hand, I can't watch that shit on TV, but I could go to a game live.
Well, I can't. Same here.
Hockey's fucking dumb, unless you're live.
That's true.
There's some sports over here. Oh, or how about or should we talk about the dumbness of fucking curling? What?
Mikey says, "Sorry, I'm Mexicano." LOL.
Got me there, son. I know you are. Oh, fuck, I'm out of water. But all right, let's get into the fucking NASCAR.
Yeah, we'll go lap by lap.
Yeah, we'll do this somewhat. Morning rain showers delayed the start of the race from 1:03 p.m. local. Engines were fired at 2:37 p.m. local. During the second pace lap, a passing shower. I gotta take my glasses off. I can't read this shit. Soaks the front stretch 2:49 p.m. local, and the race has been postponed to 12 p.m. local. Oh, okay, that's all from Sunday. Whoops, my bad. Competition caution is scheduled for lap 25. This is today, so engines are refired at 12 p.m. local Monday. At 12, I don't want to keep putting fucking times on here. They haven't done that for ever.
Yeah.
Anyways, 12:05 p.m. local today. Number 11 leads the field from outside. 18 second inside, 18 in low lane, out to lead with push from number 9. 20 goes 3 wide on the top lane. 20 goes 3 wide on the top. Oh, and then top land. Who the fuck is writing this shit? Who the hell's drinking when they wrote this?
I don't know.
Jesus fucking Christ. NASCAR really needs to hire a new person to do the timeline. Anyways, so the 20 fell from 12th to 24th. Lap 3, the number 22 takes the lead on the high lane. It says of the high lane, with number 2 behind him. Number 11 third in the high lane with number 18 in front of the bottom. Lap 6, top lane led by number 4. First 5 cars are fours. Number 4 leads the lap. Lap 12, number 21 takes the lead on the low lane, followed by number 10, leaving 4 cars to lead the race. Lap 15, Toyotas in the top lane have moved to the lead, led by number 19 and number 23.
Oh, wow. 19 actually went to the lead there for a minute.
Yeah. Lap 17, number 24 moves to the back as temps have dropped back down after getting hot in the high lane. Oh, so he's overheating.
Yes.
Lap 26, competition caution comes out.
Yay.
Well, I mean, it's going to happen because of unfortunately, they.
Yeah, I read that.
Anyway, so yeah, they just end up with. Oh, fuck. I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, you want to pull that up on your app?
Yeah, sure. No, I'm so organized that I'm not very organized. That makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, race results. Okay.
NASCAR.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out. No. There's a way you can get back into it. Timeline. Nope.
Anyways, so the competition comes out. Competition costing. The reason why we have a competition costing is because there was no practice, no qualifying, and we had rain on Sunday. So at lap 27, leaders pit 19, 43, 23, 16, 96, fuel only. All others take 2 tires. Number 11 slides through pit and has to back up. He was already in the back of the pack anyway, so it was no harm, no foul. Lap 28, number 9 pits the second time after nearly making contact with number 51 and losing all track position. Comes back for other 2 numbers for 4 tires. Cars that didn't pit first time by now pit.
Where are you?
Lap 30.
Got it.
So lap 30, go ahead.
Lap 30, restart. Number 4 leads outside. Number 41 second inside. Number 4 drops down in front of number 41 to lead inside lane. Number 19 leading the outside lane now takes the lead with a push from number 1. Number 1 drops off the back of number 19 and take the lead take the lead of inside lane. Okay, somebody really needs to proofread this. Lap 47.
Hold it. Pump the brakes for a minute. Ever been so mad at your sports team that you wanted to fire the entire staff? Yes, Tom, I have.
Yes.
Yes, I have. That's the good thing about being a fan. We're fanatics. Morning, Kel.
Morning, Kel.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You missed the fun. Yeah. We've should we recap, Kel, real quick? What the hell's happened?
Sure.
That well, let's see. We were being attacked, saying that we were anti-vax podcast.
Yes, we were.
Which we're not.
No.
We just weren't going to say what our vaccination status is.
That's right.
And then we had another one come in giving us shit about NASCAR being a bunch of freaking poor people.
Yeah.
Permit uneducated.
Yeah, exactly.
So, block 2 already.
I'm sorry, I'm awake after my nap.
Yeah,
no
you're fine.
problem.
You're fine, Kel. It's all good. Anyways, I'm trying to get back to where we were. Kim's got it all right. Where you
Yes. I'm at lap 47. Top 17 have formed a single lane at the...
a single line.
Yeah, a single...
I swear to God, the person typing this shit is fucking drunk today.
It had to be.
I think they drank a little too much fucking Fireball.
Oh, what
The fuck? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somebody named Cream Pie Lars and then Brick Wall.
Yeah. Anyway, getting back to this, have formed a single line at the top led by number 2. Lap 54, number 2 battling for the lead gets shoved out of the way by number 17 and has to move to top lane. Boy, they really need to proofread this.
Well, they're typing it as it's going, as the race is live, too. You got to remember that. Lap 56, number 77 gets sideways after a big shove from the 24 in the tri-oval and collects the number 5, sending him into the outside wall. Number 37 spins trying to avoid the 5, and 14 also takes damage. Lap 59, number 5 pits for repair right. So
For steering, yes. My wife keeps me up till 1 a.m.
He's a freshman. Oh God, here we go. DB, my wife keeps me up until 1 a.m. I missed the return of Kim and Scott, and the chat looks like it was fun. It made the show fun.
Yeah, I did.
You definitely have to listen to the replay on that one.
Just let it
Try it again. I know, little girl's here now.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead. Show up now, motherfuckers.
Exactly.
So, Kyle Larson, after tagging the fucking wall, getting hit in the driver's side, so the left front tire, he comes on his radio and says that the crew's talking to him how much damage it is. He's like, my steering wheel's at 5 o'clock. Now, mind you, especially in NASCAR with the full steering wheel, they put a piece of tape at 12 o'clock.
Yes, they do.
So when they put the steering wheel on, it's straight up and down. So you figure that tape is now sitting over at the 5 o'clock area. So the whole fucking front end is fucked on this car.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Hopefully the bruising is and then how do I make the perfect sauce
the hell out of me.
for a seafood potato?
This is racing.
Yeah.
Number 17.
Little girl on it.
Lap 60. Is the first fucking stage. 17 wins stage 1, followed by the 24, 20, 18, 19, and the number 11 playoff. Sorry. Number 24, 20, 18, 19, 11 playoff drivers who did not get stage 1 points. Leaders go to the pit. Number 11 takes 2 tires. All others take 4 at lap 61. Lap 62, number 4 pits a second time, had a flat tire after the first stop.
Yeah.
They talked about it on air that more likely you lost the valve stem. Yeah.
Not good.
Lap 65, we get the restart. Number 22 leads the inside while number 11 is on the outside. Number 5 meets minimum speed to get off of DVP, which is damaged vehicle policy.
Yes, or the time clock.
Right, but actually it doesn't happen on lap 65 at the restart. It happens on lap 66 because you got to remember we're at a restrictor plate race, so it takes a full lap to get back up to speed, right? And it's just a while now.
Yeah, it is so time for pasta. Yeah.
And this is why I love our chat.
How did you?
This is why I love our fucking chat. Oh God. Anyway, so it takes a whole number of laps before Kyle. So Kyle literally gets told he met minimum speed, right? As he meets minimum speed, he blows a right front tire in turn 2, hits the wall, and goes back onto the DVP clock.
Oh, poor Kyle.
So again, caution comes out at lap 68 for debris from number 5. Leaders pit, number 22, 12, 2, 17, 12, 4, 37, 20, 99, 6. Stay out. Everyone else pits and tops off fuel. Number 5 leaves pit road, 4 laps down. Spent 5 minutes on the DVP clock repairing the car, which is pretty much the limit. Lap 71, field comes down pit road with 1 to go to take fuel only. Number 12 nearly makes contact with number 11. Lap 72, NASCAR is checking 1 and 2.
Poor.
His people were moist.
Sure.
Oh my God. So at this point, the teams or the drivers complain about water on the track.
Yeah.
It started to rain. So lap 73, NASCAR puts out the red flag, bring the cars down pit road because it's raining in turns 1 and 2. And again, the cars are taking out pit road. So the Jets can head out to dry the track. Lap 74, we return back after about 18 minutes and 20 seconds of red flag. The cars returned back to the track and the whole field pissed for fuel before the restart. They come around. NASCAR says 1 to go, right? And just before that, the whole fucking field just peels down fucking pit road. Like, holy shit.
Oh, nobody left behind the pace car.
Right.
Pace truck car's going, where's my drivers?
So lap 78. So of course NASCAR forces another 1 to go. Yeah, another 1 to go. No, never mind. They didn't. So lap 78, we get the restart. Number 16 leads inside. Number 7 is outside. 22 inside the second row first with fuel. 22 pushes 16 to the lead. Lap 80, 20 leading the race. Leading the outside lane takes the lead, followed by the 4 and the 11. Lap 84, number 11 goes in front of the number 43 to take the front of the low lane as it gains momentum and radios for the 20 to come with him, but the 20 does not make the move in time and stays in the high lane. Obviously, they're teammates for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Yes, they are.
Lap 87, number 4 and number 20 push out ahead of the high lane and are able to take the point of the low lane. Now, here's something interesting that happened during this race was the return it wasn't like the full return of tandem drafting we used to have. But two cars could hook up together and shoot way the fuck out, and then decide which lane they're going to sit in.
Oh, okay.
You know, but
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't like previous times where, you know, I don't remember what it was, like mid to late 2000s, where we had literally tandem drafting.
Oh, wow.
Where two cars would hook up and they'd go by themselves.
Oh, wow.
They'd leave the whole fucking field in the distance.
Yeah.
But that hasn't happened in years.
Yeah.
All right, you want to continue?
Yes, we are on lap
94, because this was halfway.
94.
Yep.
Halfway, and rain in the area of the supposed to be track. Yeah.
Like I said, the person writing this shit had to be on Fireball.
No kidding.
Either that or Mikey's. My son-in-law sending some fucking Russian vodka.
Yeah, maybe I'll hopefully get to try it someday. Track may increase the intensity. Lap 98. Number 9 shoves number 47 into the back of the number 48, who is leading the high lane, sending number 48 into the outside wall. Number 48 collects multiple cars involved. Number 48, 8, 42, 19, 37, 18, 52, 51, 78, 00, and 7. 23, 51, 6, 10, 18, 19, 38, 78, 37 pit. All of their stay out.
That's on lap 100.
Good. Yes.
Lap 104, we get the restart. Number 47 leads the outside. Number 20 second inside. Number 9 gives a push to the 47, but leaves the draft. And the lower lane moves out to lead number 20, pushed by the number 11. Top lane organized, and 47 leads with push from the number 9.
Okay.
Lap 108.
3 lanes have formed, and number 1 uses high lane and gets all the way to the lead. Lap 110. Number 1 leads with number 20 pushing number 11 in third with 10 to go, stage 2. 116. Number 23 leading number 37 running fourth in the high lane gets turned after a push from number 17 and hits the wall, then collects 21.
That's wrong.
And 24.
That is wrong. It's not the 17 didn't hit him. It was a 47.
Okay. Correction, 47. Then, as we approach lap 117, heavy rain on front stretch. Then, as we approach lap 118, cars brought to pit road due to rain. And then,
hold on before you go. So they bring him down, and then they start. So they brought the cars down pit road. So we had a very lengthy, we had moments of rain, non-rain, more rain. And then finally they had too much rain. And this is like 3 o'clock, about 3:15 in the afternoon in Alabama. They're 6:30. I think they said was the end of daylight for them. There's no lights at Talladega.
No.
So roughly it takes over 2 hours to dry this track.
Yes, it does.
And they were in the process of actually drying it when all of a sudden another band of showers hit the track.
That's
And
right.
then that's when NASCAR called the race.
Yes.
Which gave us first time winner in over 50. First time winner, but a second time. This has only happened in over 50, almost 60 fucking years.
Yeah, because the last one was
in
1963. Yep.
When Wendell Scott won the race. Bubba Wallace is the second African-American to win a NASCAR race in America.
Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome.
It is.
I am so happy that Bubba won this race.
I am too.
I've been wanting Bubba to win a race all fucking season.
Yes. Congratulations to him and Freddie.
Well, Freddie.
And the whole
Freddie
23
Kraft,
team.
The 2311 team, owners, Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, congrats to the whole organization.
Which I do have a thing. I actually posted this on our Discord. Whoops. Earlier. Yeah, this is my photos too. But Michael Jordan said, "I'm so happy for Bubba and our entire 2311 racing team. This is a huge milestone and a historic win for us. From the day we signed him, I knew Bubba had the talent to win, and Denny and I could not be more proud of him. Let's go.
Exactly.
So second place, let's go ahead and go through the running order real quick. Second place, Brad
Keselowski.
Third place is Joey Logano. Fourth place is Kurt Busch. Fifth place was Christopher Bell. And by the way, how Bubba got the lead was because Kurt Busch pushed him to the lead early with about what was it, lap 114, I think 114, 113.
Yeah.
Somewhere's in there. Kurt Busch actually pushing the lead, which is ironic since next year that will be his teammate.
Yes.
At 2311 Racing.
Yes.
Fifth place, in case I didn't say it, was number 20 car Christopher Bell. Sixth was Chris Buescher. Seventh was Denny Hamlin. Eighth, Kevin Harvick. Ninth was Eric Jones. And 10th place goes to Anthony Alfredo. And that's where we're going to leave it top 10. And I'm going to roll down one just for DB because I know he likes to know this one. And just for you, Dragon Buddy, in 27th place, Mr. in car 18 was Kyle Busch.
Oh, another one. My gosh. Oh, good God. Oh, geez.
I was like, Tom and everybody handle it.
Yeah.
Let's say this much. First of all, are you all you want to touch on this, Nick? We'll touch on it for real quick. Here's my thing about it. If you are going to switch everybody to electric cars, first thing that has to happen in this country, in America, is everyone needs to only have one fucking car.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Second of all, what are you going to do with all the dead batteries?
Yes, we'll leave it.
That's my next freaking question.
We'll leave it at that.
Should NASCAR cross over to electric? Let the wait and see. That's in NASCAR's book. It's not for my decision. It's not for me to comment on. I mean, this would be the same question for F1, but there already is Formula E.
Yeah, there
so
is.
How could Formula One ever switch over to an electric engine?
Okay.
They're on a hybrid engine, but other than that, they really can't switch to an electric engine because there already is a Formula E.
Yes, there is. Okay. All right. The Dragon Buddy and Lou Girl's taking care of him. So we don't need to go any further.
Here goes Tom. Anyways, next up for NASCAR, like we talked about. October 10th, we're at Charlotte Motor Speedway road course, better known as the Roval. That will be on NBC, regular NBC, on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
At least one thing, if it fucking rains, they can run.
Exactly.
We'll have rain tires and windshield wipers.
That's true, because they are doing a Roval.
And that will be the end of round of 12.
Yes, and
so which means I better look at the standings real quick and hit the playoff standings. Playoffs. All right, so the cars remaining in this current round are at the bottom of the cutoff are all right there. Alex Bowman, he's 52 points behind. William Byron, 44 points behind. Christopher Bell's 28 points behind. And Kevin Harvick is 9 points. Those guys are all out of the playoffs right now.
Yes.
They pretty much, Harvick can get in on points. Bell might be able to squeeze in on points, but as far as Byron and Bowman go, one of them have to win the race to make the next round. As of right now, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, and Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin are in the playoffs. Now, here's the thing, because Larson has such a bad day today, he's only 22 points to the good.
That's true.
He could actually get, if he has a bad day at the Roval and finishes dead last, his playoffs is over.
And so could Martin Truex's, because he's only 20 points to the good. So, yeah, they've got to watch what they do.
Right. So this will end the round of 12.
Yes. And
this will take us down to 12. Hey, Tom, happy anniversary, bud.
You trolls better watch.
My oh fuck.
Oh, but we do.
Anyways, happy anniversary of getting out of the army. There you go. 17th. Wow, 17 years ago, huh? Jesus. So Sunday the 10th ends this round of the playoffs.
Yes. And then from there, we'll see who.
Then we'll go down to round of 8. Which those tracks include.
Go ahead.
Texas Motor Speedway. The return of Traction Compound, probably. Well, I mean, it's still on the track.
Oh.
Kansas Speedway.
Oh.
And Martinsville.
Martinsville might be interesting.
I'm wondering about Martinsville, Virginia on October 31st, Halloween. I mean, it could get really fucking cold there.
It could.
He is old meat, Tom. Oh, shit. And then that runs us down to the round or the championship 4.
Which will end in Phoenix.
Which will end in Phoenix on November 7th, which is already currently sold out.
I noticed that on the NASCAR app, it says Phoenix is sold out.
So NASCAR's heading to the final. They're heading to their finals. Formula One's headed to their finals. Like we talked about earlier, IndyCar's already finished their championship season, and they'll return back in February of 2022. But right now, I mean, the playoff system, the way you have it right now, it is up in the air. Formula One's even up in the air right now. I mean, by this time last year, or even 2 years ago, Lewis was almost champion.
Yeah, he was.
You know, he was only like 1 or 2 races away from being a champion.
Yeah.
Again. But this year he's got a title fight.
Yeah, I know he does.
With Max. Now, if Red Bull gets their shit together, they could kind of lock horns with Mercedes and take the shit down to the wire for the constructors title, which is the only thing that means anything in F1.
That's true.
That's where the money's at.
Yeah,
the money is in your
constructors
title.
Yeah. But the thing is Red Bull's got to pull it together.
They do. And, it needs Sergio to pull it together.
That's what I was gonna say. It can't be just the Max show. It's got to be the Max and Sergio show.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know,
and with Sergio not pulling it together, right now it's just the Max show.
Right. Exactly. You know, I mean, it's one of the downfalls of it. You know.
And yes, I still truly believe that Mercedes is going to end up with their 8th constructors champion, and Lewis may just wind up with his 8th drivers championship.
Okay, so are you talking like Denny Green?
Denny Green.
I knew you wouldn't get it. So I'll have to find this video. There at one point, Dennis Green, better known as Denny Green, he was originally a coach of the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay.
And then he became coach of the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay.
And that year, the Cardinals had played a game against the Chicago Bears, right? And they were asking about the team, right? Or about the Bears, and he's like, "We are who we thought they were." And he's just going off on the reporters, and then he says, "You want to give them the championship? Just crown them."
Oh, I remember you telling me that.
Something like that.
Yeah, that is true, Dragon Buddy. As great as Hamilton was at Sochi, Max did come back from nowhere to score a podium second.
Well, what really helped, and now that DB's in here, what really helped Max was the fact that Red Bull called him in pretty early as the track was wetting up.
Yes.
Mercedes called Lewis in, and Lewis did not jump in.
And Mercedes had to...
And then we forgot to actually mention about that too. But when Lewis finally went in, I mean, I remember McLaren did the same thing, you know. I mean, Mercedes came across and said, "Lewis, it's going to get worse."
Yes.
And that's what made him go into pit.
Yes.
Okay. McLaren says, hey, Lando, it's getting kind of bad out here. And he says, shut up, let me drive. And pretty much we're not going to pit. Now, had they friggin' came out and said, hey, it's going to get worse.
Then
On our radars, we're showing it's going to get worse than what it is.
and that's what they should have mentioned.
And Lando might have actually, jumped in to the pit.
Yeah.
Which then it would have been between Lando and Lando and Lewis for the lead,
yes,
for the win.
Yes, it would.
But unfortunately, Lando, McLaren didn't do their job. They didn't give him an updated radar saying, hey, it's going to get worse than what it is right now.
Tom says turkey bacon's his traction compound.
He did. Well, I mean, the thing is, it's, I think they read it somewhere, or no, it was one of the podcasts I listened to later on in the week. But he literally said, or they said that, one thing with Lando was he wasn't given the full picture.
No.
As a driver, you're only seeing what you see on track.
Yes.
Obviously the driver is not getting the radar information. So
no.
At that point, they needed to, they needed to give him more information so he could have made, obviously when it comes to, I mean, we all know Lewis does the same thing. There's been times where we've seen Lewis, Bono has gone on there and said, Lewis, or time the box, and he'll, no, my tires are good. No, my tires are good. No, my tires are good. And he'll keep going around.
Yeah.
Until either James Vowles gets on there and says, Lewis, we need you to pit.
Yeah.
Or they let him stay out there. And I mean, this happened a few times last year where he would stay out there and win the race.
That's true.
And no one caught him.
No.
But again, it's up. A lot of times it is up to the drivers.
But
yes, Lando is a young driver. He definitely needed someone in the pit. Right. Exactly. I agree, DB. He needed someone in the pit to say, hey, this is what's up. And that's the truth. And that's, fuck, I need coffee, Mikey says. Mikey's about ready to slap someone at work. Damn. We're all getting slap happy here.
Yeah. And then the little girl says, oh my gosh, I missed you guys. And because I
missed that one.
And because I didn't say it before. Good morning, friends.
Good morning, Cal. Good morning, little girl. But yeah, I mean, holy shit. We missed you guys too, just so you know.
Yes, we did.
We missed doing the show last week. I guess the worst thing is that as we get the only thing is the more views you get, eventually YouTube puts your stuff out there more, and obviously, the trolls are gonna keep coming in. And exactly, little girl, don't forget to smash that like button. Trolls give too many thumbs down. We gotta combat. Oh, really, motherfuckers! I was gonna look at that. I forgot to look at that.
And then Dragon Bay says, I drink the caffeine so much last. Oh. And then more.
Oh, yeah. 6 thumbs down.
So what?
Oh, well. Trolls are trolls. What? What are you doing? Kim's running the thing here now.
I'm drinking pumpkin spice hot chocolate. And then little girl says, Tom, that sounds delicious. And then Mikey Bob says, add vodka. LOL makes everything taste better. LOL.
Oh, God. Mikey's adding vodka. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah. So, yeah. It's been a lot of fun. We watched this. So, obviously, when we got home and I got into Discord and I saw my DB and
you slap people. It's more fun.
Oh, God.
It's 5 a.m. The only places open here.
Coffee's our coffee shops. Oh, that's the only thing I do miss about Nevada.
I know.
Actually, no, because our Circle K over here is open 24 hours.
It is.
But I don't dare go out after dark.
Yeah. You hit the big time when you get trolls. Congratulations.
Oh, fuck that. That's my problem with StreamYard. Shit takes for a minute more to go.
Right there. You know where Luna Girl says at 3:59. You know you hit
Oh,
the big time when you
yeah.
get trolls.
Congratulations, right? Fuck, why don't they show up on Dave and Jason's show?
Hey, and then Mikey says, "Hey, you know that vodka was delicious."
I know it was.
Oh, I didn't get to taste it, but I know what you're talking about.
It was very delicious and smooth.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could have got it. I wish I could.
Damn, that was some smooth shit, man. I could have taken that damn bottle and just drank it. Chug that shit.
Gotta keep my
Strong. Oh Lord! All right. So, anyways, so this week we got turkey coming up.
Yes, you do.
While they were talking about turkey, pepperoni, and turkey shit up earlier,
Yeah.
we got Turkey Grand Prix for Formula One. We got the Charlotte Roval for NASCAR. Unfortunately, IndyCar's done, so we're just back to NASCAR and IndyCar, which is gonna suck. Or F1, which is gonna suck when it's only NASCAR on.
Doesn't NASCAR end though before F1?
Yeah, NASCAR will end November 7th,
And F1
and F1's going into December.
Yeah,
So we're gonna be talking
more F1 even after NASCAR's crowned their champion.
Always keep that pit man strong. That's how I'm a supervisor. Oh god damn, pimping ain't easy.
Yeah.
Ho
train.
Sorry. WWE.
Yep.
WWF.
Yep.
Back when fucking wrestling was cool.
Cool, exactly.
Oh god. Yep. And this is why I missed this chat. But, wow, wow. Damn. You know, we had one video once, a bunch. I'm sure they're attacking all of our videos too.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
The problem is, even though you block them from the fucking chat, they can attack all your videos.
I know.
So I wouldn't be surprised, like all of our videos getting fucking ransacked.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Whatever.
Who cares?
We got it following, I'm sure.
Remember when there was a pimp wrestler?
Yeah.
The 90s do.
Should look at this real quick. See how many dislikes we obviously got. I don't know, it only shows me likes. This one we're doing right. Oh, let's see. Oh, I have to do it from YouTube. On the YouTube app itself. Anyways, it don't fucking matter.
Big Papa Pump.
Big Papa Pump
is your hook up. Hola, if you hear me. Oh, now we got
what?
We got somebody else.
But yeah, so yeah, Formula One. Well, we go to Turkey and then Charlotte Roval for NASCAR, which will be next Tuesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously, yeah, exactly, Tom. Hi, Jan. Welcome to the end of our show. Yeah, we had an Attack of the Trolls earlier. Sounds like a friggin' movie.
Thomas, you Danish?
But yeah, so yeah, we got Formula One in that next week and NASCAR. Like I was saying, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be rough when we only have like NASCAR or F1. But then again, the shows will be shorter or whatnot.
Yeah.
But we'll be I just fucking train of thought just went off the tracks. Anyways, Kim, what we got? Let's go ahead and talk about what we got coming up tonight.
We have
episode 128 later tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, we have the 30th anniversary of Nirvana's Nevermind with the cover with the baby boy on the front of it that is in an uproar right now. We'll discuss that later tonight.
Right. Then we got obviously the race recap next Tuesday morning at 5 a.m.
Yes.
And then the big one.
Yes.
The ladies takeover.
The
20th anniversary of Harry Potter with our social media director, Hannah.
Luna Girl.
Sidebar Cantina social media director, Luna Girl. And co-host of
Scuttlebutt. Press Play.
And Press Play Streaming. Chantal.
Yes.
You ladies are going to be all talking about.
Oh.
You're all going to be talking about what? Harry
Potter's
20th anniversary of the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes. Which was the original name for it.
In the United Kingdom.
Yes, but over here it was called
For
the
some reason,
Sorcerer's Stone.
Americans cannot handle the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah. Little girl can't wait. And it looks like Jen says great album.
I agree. It was definitely a great album. It was a great time. 1991 was one of, for albums alone, it was probably the best year music wise. I mean, a lot of great albums came out that year. But anyways, until tonight, what movie?
So when's the movie coming out? I've been waiting for too long. Fantastic something. Oh,
let's see. Fantastic Beasts.
Beasts.
They got 2 of them out.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're making a 3rd one or not.
Hannah is going to need to go for that show.
Okay, Mikey. Oops. Fantastic Beasts and something dark side.
The crimes of Griswold.
Fuck. It is friggin' too damn early in the morning here. It's early morning, daylight for our friends on the East Coast, but for us, it's still friggin' dark and should really be in bed. But we choose to do our shows this early in the morning for our friends.
Okay. I think it's the crimes of Griswold. I believe.
Holy crap.
What?
Oh, Mikey says thinks May of 2022.
For
the crimes of Griswold.
I thought that was
Griswold.
I thought that was already out.
Griswold. Isn't that friggin' the vacation movies?
I used to love Harry Potter stuff, but then J.K.
Rowling had to ruin it for me, saying stupid stuff. Jan, I mean, when it comes down to it, I've chosen not to let the way people also being a transphobe. Okay. Hey, I understand they have their way. I don't let a lot of people ruin what they say, because more likely if it wasn't for this era, we wouldn't know most of it, because most of it would still be behind closed doors per se, like it used to be. But in this new social media age, it's everybody wants to tweet everything or put something on, so I don't let what like my favorite music artists, what they say, I don't let it ruin me from listening to their music. I enjoy Harry Potter to a point. Now, of course, we get into the sparkly vampires, then I've got a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Mikey says April 15th of 2022. So.
But yeah, I mean.
And then DB.
Exactly. See? Right. She still listens to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. I mean, I listen to Michael. I love Michael. I love his music.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, I still watch the Naked Gun movies.
Uh-huh.
Some people won't watch it because OJ's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's no big deal. We all do what we want. And, that's the great thing about being opinionated people, or I should say, vote with your wallet, as I always say. If you're against something, vote with your wallet by not going to something. Or I don't go to movie theaters. The last time I went to a theater was for Rise of Skywalker.
Yes.
That was the last time I went to a theater, and it's the last time I'm ever going to go to a theater ever again.
Yes.
I've never liked the theater experience.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the friggin' loudness of the thing, but other than that, I really don't enjoy being around a bunch of people. That is me, which is really ironic that I do a friggin' podcast, let alone live on YouTube.
Okay, so
What?
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them
And of course, Kim's looking all this stuff up while we're trying to end our show.
was November 18th, 2016, and then Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Griswold. No, Grindelwald. Sorry, The Crimes of Grindelwald, November 16th, 2018. What?
I love it. I never really thought about it that way. But Jen said, you can sort of justify watching Naked Gun since OJ gets beaten over and over again in those movies.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, God, Jen, thank you. I can see why you would not go to the theaters after watching Rise of Sky. That's not the reason why. I am not a people person. I hate it. I mean, I went for Revenge of the Sith. I remember going opening night for that and standing in line for that friggin' movie and then getting into a movie an area full of people. The theater filled with people. I'm just like cringing on. I don't want to be here. Even though it is for one of my favorite franchises.
Yes.
I mean, if I could get a theater, like if I could afford to rent the whole theater to myself, I would. But other than that, I'll just stay home and watch it on my big screen. That way, I can do whatever. Plus, the friggin' price of concessions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you might as well you got to take at least $200-$300 with you to the theater.
Yes, you do.
I mean, luckily for us, it's not as much.
That's true.
Harry Potter wears a towel. Oh, God. Anyway, so tonight we're going to do Nevermind. And I still got the 30th anniversary thing up. Tonight we are definitely doing Nevermind. And, oh, my gosh, I love that album. And we'll talk about everything going on with the album or everything going on with the 30th anniversary, what should be happening. Stuff that Dave Grohl has just recently said that could be happening. But he also said he'll leave it up to the courts.
Yes.
Before they do any changes. Anyways. Fix the new boat. What the hell, Tom? Tom, go to bed. Go to bed, Tom. The noble.
I'll catch up with the show after reviewing a church this morning. Or after rewiring a church this morning.
Holy crap.
Should be an interesting job. The place is huge.
Okay, wait. Okay, DB. Every time when people say huge church, the first thing I think is LDS.
Yeah.
And if it's a stake center or not. But then again, why would they have I guess they would have cable for internet. Maybe.
I don't know. They might.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Jen, Harry Potter gets Hermione pregnant and then makes Beatus delete his shit. And that there, we're going to leave it.
Yes, we are.
So, everybody, we're going to see you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is wherever your time zones are at.
4 for us, 5 for Tom,
6 for Central.
6 for Texas and Central.
Not in PA. Oh, okay. Tom just saying not in PA. There's no. I guess there's no big churches in PA.
Okay.
Or big Mormon churches in PA. LDS churches. Anyways.
Oh, hallelujah.
We're coming back tonight with Addy Internet so they can
Stream
to all 10 of the buildings on the. Holy frig.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh, DB. Dang. That's going to be.
That's going to be a job.
I hope you're taking Hector.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man. Hope you're taking Hector and about 8 other guys.
Hi, Tom.
Good night, Tom, Mikey, and Scott, and Kim. Time to make another cup of coffee. Right. Yeah, it is definitely time for us to hit the hay, go to bed, get ready for tonight.
Yes.
Anyways, Nirvana, Nevermind, 30th anniversary.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
Let alone that it's been 30 years since my high school, so that shouldn't really be that crazy to me, but it is.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, I can't wait until we talk about Nevermind Tonight and the album that, according to Jason Roscom, nobody owned on day one. I know it's bullshit because I bought it on day one, even though we got it in a little small town in Battle Mountain, Nevada.
Yeah, because I remember that little record shop out there.
Yeah, and I had talked to the owner. I told him to order it.
Yeah.
And when he ordered 5 copies on cassette, 5 copies on CD, I bought the CD as soon as it came in. But anyways, until tonight at 7 p.m., have a great work week. Oh, hold on a minute. Got my second dose today, Pfizer. Did you get that one? Well, you know what, Jen, since you just got your second dose, side effects for the second one, No, we didn't.
No, all we
had was just a sore arm when we got it.
Yeah, we didn't have.
I'll see. Now, somebody's asking a question that I don't mind that.
Yeah.
No, yeah. The first dose,
we were tired.
We were hella tired.
The second dose,
yeah, it was
just the
soreness,
arm.
but we didn't get anything. Matter of fact, everybody I know that had both doses of the Pfizer had no side effects to it, besides the sore arm and then the tiredness on the first time. But that's just because your immune system's getting used to it on the first time.
That's true.
But yeah, see, I'll be willing to answer a question like that.
Yes, I know. Tom says the Nirvana album being that old makes me remember how old I am and how long it's been since I was in high school.
Tom, I graduated in 91, dude. That should say enough. She, 94.
Yes. I graduated in 94.
Which actually was a very good year for a lot of albums.
Yeah, I know it was.
There's a lot of good albums came out in 95.
Yeah. Good night. Good night, Daddy. I'll see you in a few hours.
Dude, I feel like seeing like Charlie Brown at that, Isn't that what they say, Daddy-O?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who calls a teacher Daddy-O? Is that what he said?
Charlie Brown. He's a clown. Yeah.
That's Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
That really... And the funny part is that like way before our time.
Yes. Okay, thanks. Got some friends that had
some bigger side effects. They were all Moderna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, I mean, everybody I know...
Oh, Tom graduated in 96.
Yeah, everybody I know that pretty much out here where we are, we had the Pfizer. I think they had the Moderna, but I know when we signed up for it, it was only the Pfizer going on. And at that time when we got it, the Johnson & Johnson just been pulled back.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I do know some people who did get the Moderna and they did have some bad side effects to it, or bigger side effects. Yeah. So, yeah.
Night, Mikey.
More likely, I mean, like I said, I know for me and her, we still had the tiredness, and then the sore arm was really what we had. But the tiredness didn't last as long as it did the first time. So, hopefully that's all you get, and congratulations on being vaccinated.
Yeah.
That is kind of where we're headed.
Yeah, exactly.
But everybody's got to make their own choices for themselves. The way I look at it.
Yep.
But that's just, we made our choices, but whatever. Anyways, look at this. Mikey says night, Kim and everyone.
Night, Mikey.
I'm just the Daddy-O.
And Tom says, I graduated in 96. My wife graduated in 95.
Yeah, so see, you guys are all around that same bracket.
Yeah.
See, I said this in the Sidebar Cantina. I'm the oldest of the bunch.
Getting my second shot the day of the BYU game. Oh, no.
Oh, God, Tom. When is that? Wait a minute. BYU game.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's right. You guys are playing.
Yeah, they're playing.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they're playing BYU.
BSU versus BYU. God, can you guys please give him that loss, Tom?
Please.
I'm tired of hearing about. And by the way, Tom, hold it. I have a bone to pick with Tom.
What?
He posted this scene from some CFB Reddit bullshit from Twitter that because BYU had beat the Arizona teams. Arizona is now BYU country, and that we're now actually, he just called me out on this, that I'm now a BYU fan.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Never.
Never will be a BYU fan.
I'm gonna tell you this much, okay? And then I'm gonna leave it at this, and I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get the hell out of here. If God Himself came to me right now and said, BYU is the only team that my people can follow, I'll say, see you later. And then tell later tonight, have a great week, great weekend, be kind to everyone.
Peace.
And peace. Night, everybody.
Night,
Good
everybody.
morning. Bye.